He lived with us, you know. He lived with us. He goes to work from my house. He eats from the same pot. So we see him as our blood brother.
Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or your location. Welcome to 247 Life Story TV. This is a channel where people share their undiluted life story on a daily basis. Like today, we have our sister here who wants to share her life story with us. Please, let's hear her and advise her. Thank you. You're welcome.
Hello, thank you.
You said you have a story to share with us.
Yes, I have a story. This story has been with me. It has been eating me up, bothering me, and so thank God for your channel. I just said, okay, let me come and share it here so that people can advise me and I will know what to do. At least I'll be free. That I've aired my mind with people.
Okay, so just go straight to the point.
Okay, my story happened like this.
You're the please.
Okay, my story goes like this. When I was in school, there's this particular guy I met in the university. So because before I left for my university, I reside in Lagos State with my parents. So, and where they posted me to was in Enugu State, Esut, where I met this guy. So the both of us, we liked each other. We started dangling together as friends and the rest of us as boyfriend and girlfriend. So for years that we stayed in university, we are together, we share things together, we are good friends. Even he made me to not to even pay attention to every other guy because I found out that everything that I needed in a man is in him. And he liked me, he loved me. We promised to marry each other and all that. And we'll be helping each other as well in school and everything. In terms of school fees, I'll be assisting him. And sometimes the ones that I could not do on my own, he was also there for me. So after our university days, glory be to God, we parted ways. We are still in contact, as in we are still in contact on phone, you know. We talk on phone and the rest of it, waiting for NYSC to come out and all that. And as God may have it, he was posted in Lagos State, where I reside with my family. So when he told me about it, I was glad and I was happy that at least he's coming down to Lagos State. At least our relationship can continue and it's not a far distance relationship. Thank God we are now together. So I now asked him his budgets of getting an apartment and the rest of it. He now said that he can't, as in that is not buoyant enough. That is not, as in that he can't afford accommodation in Lagos State. So I should help him out. So that was when I now got back to the house and I told my parents about it. I discussed with my parents. My parents now said, okay, since we are okay, it's not as if we are too rich, but our family, we are okay, that I should just tell him if he can move down to our house, he can be living in the boys' quarter. He can manage the boys' quarter until when he's okay in life, he can go and rent his own apartment. So that was how we discussed it and everything. I thanked my parents for their for their approval and for their consideration. So I called him because he was in Lagos already, where he was escorting with somebody. So I called him, I told him everything. He now moved down to our house. He lived with us, you know. He lived with us. He goes to work from my house. He eats from the same pot. So we see him as our blood brother. My parents are the best parents, if I may say, because they weren't maltreating him. We drink from the same cup. We eat, we joke and everything. And I see him as my own brother. And we plan ahead our future as well. So after some year, after our NY, after he has done with his service, I was even thinking maybe after our service, because where he served, to the glory of God, he was retained there. They said he can continue working. So and they pays him well. So I thank God for that. So I was thinking after everything, maybe he would just say, let me go and rent his house. Even when he talked about it, I said, see, guys, since my parents are not disturbing you, why not continue living in our house? At least you can be able to save up more money, you understand, to go and rent a better place before our marriage will take place. He now said, okay, no problem. So he lived in our house after his NYS. He lived extra 1 year, making it 2 years. He was still there, and we were still together as friends. We talk normal, we joke and all that. We still discuss about our marriage and everything. He said no problem, that anytime he settles down, we'll just go about the marriage right. So that's how he was doing, and everything was going on until one fateful day he told me that he wants to travel, that his oga at work sent him something, I don't know. Anyway, he traveled out of Lagos anyway. I said okay. So after some days he got back to Lagos. Then I asked him how was the trip. He said fine and everything. We moved on. So towards that year, he now called me and he told me that that we have tried, though, that he has gotten an apartment. I said wow, glory be to God. At least it will ease the stress and make him to plan ahead. He said yes. So he moved out of our house by the special grace of God, where he got an apartment. It was a 3-bedroom flat, very fine place. It was well furnished and everything. I said thank God. So after he moved out of our house, I was even thinking, as he's moving out, the next step is to plan for marriage. I'm not seeing any results, any sign of marriage. If I call him, it's one excuse to the other. Anytime I called him, sometimes he will not pick my call. Sometimes he will switch off his phone. Even if I tell him that I want to come to the house, because all this while he has been living in my parents' house, there's no intimacy. You understand? You cannot be. Yes, exactly. So I've been holy to myself, and him too. He kept himself. So I felt, since he's living alone now, this is the right time and the full right time for me to go to him. Then as in to go down with him, to as in for us to normal boyfriend and girlfriend thing. Yes, and have fun and the rest of it. So anytime I call him that I'm coming, it's one excuse or the other. Work this, work that. I was like, that this guy is no longer the guy I used to know, because all those years in school, the way he treats me and everything. But since he got an apartment, he has changed. He has completely changed his behavior, his character, everything about him. So I now said, okay, there no problem. So one faithful day, I now called him. I said, see you, I'm coming, with his excuses and everything. So I insisted and I persisted that I must go. That day, heaven will fall and nothing will make me not to go down with him. So I now got there and everything.
You said that day that heaven will fall.
I said that day that heaven will fall because the excuses is too much. So that day, that fateful day, after everything, I went there to the glory of God. We have fun and the rest of it. I said, even if anything happens today, let it be. I did not even mind. Even if I got pregnant, I did not even mind. So we shall have fun. We get together, we go down and everything. So I left his place. When I left his place, at least I was saying it to myself that even if I got pregnant, now he's okay, he's doing well. Me, myself, I'm okay. We can build up a family. So it was there. So I now left his house. That after everything, I left. So after some months, I found out that my system has changed and everything. I went to check up and everything. I found out that I'm pregnant. So I told my parents and everything. They said, okay, I should go and inform him about it. So that day I left to his place to go and inform him. So on getting there, it was another thing entirely. It was another mystery, another phase of life entirely. When I reached there, I was even thinking if I tell him to be a good news and everything, not knowing that fateful day I went to go and tell him that I was pregnant was the day. Was the day he was getting married. The whole.
I don't understand. The day he was getting married, is it traditionally or doing wedding or?
The way he was getting married, the white wedding, I said, because.
And you didn't know all this.
I was not even aware. I was not even aware of the traditional, let alone the white wedding. It was a white wedding. I got there. I was shocked. I got the worst shock of my life. the whole place was filled with merriment and I was shocked. So right now I'm even confused. I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't even know how to think about this. I'm full of dilemma. I'm tired. Too tired.
See, you said you got there noticing he's doing the white wedding that the same day.
Yes, they are planning for their white wedding.
Okay, is he planning or they are doing it that day?
They are doing it that day because the cooking and everything was in his place.
Okay. I don't know, but the deed have been done. You have your problem now is that you're pregnant. Nevertheless, nobody dies. Nobody dies. You understand? Nobody died. They have done, as you explained to me now, you have done a lot of good things to him, and likewise you said he have helped you in one way or the other when you was in the school, even sheltering him at your place in your parents' house. Is not everybody will do that though. And the parents, the kind of parents you have that understand, so it's very difficult, it's very rare, you understand? So, but I don't just know, but you have to calm down. That is not the end of your life. You have to calm down. I have had something similar to this one time ago, but the lady is doing fine now with the baby. You understand? He's even doing far better than that guy that left her, sorry. She's doing far better than that guy that left her. So just calm down first. I know it's not easy, but try and take care of yourself. Just calm down. My own advice to you, firstly, is don't tamper with that baby. You understand? At least your family can take care of you and they are away. So you have to calm down. You understand? Calm down. Please, if you have anything to tell her, just let her know on the comment section. Let her know on the comment section, please. It's not easy. Just say something, drop a word of encouragement, anything at all. Talk to her on the comment section. They say problem shared is a problem solved. Anything at all, just drop it on the comment section. She will hear. Thank you for supporting us. Subscribe to our channel, please. I beg of you. Bye.